Hey guys, it's Nathan Liu 52 here, and today we're back with another Injustice Gods Among Us video. Now today we're going to be talking about kind of like a special event talking about Injustice. If you didn't know, Injustice are doing kind of like a special event where they're just bringing back some challenges that were here before in case you missed out. As you can see right now, the Antimatter Sinestro challenge is here. And it came today or yesterday, where I am right now, and we just missed the Kahndaq Black Adam challenge. So basically, they're just bringing back villains. That's why it's called the Villains Gauntlet. But after the Antimatter Sinestro challenge in 3 days, there'll be the it was the Red Lantern Hal Jordan challenge. So today and then after the Red Lantern Hal Jordan, there'll be the Apokolips Darkseid challenge. So basically today I'm just going to be looking at the information about the Villains Gauntlet and how I think about it, and what I think the best characters to go for are in the Villains Gauntlet. Now I'm going to look at the separate characters briefly today, but if you want to know more, there will be links in the description to extra videos on all of these characters. So the first three characters we'll be looking at are Kahndaq Black Adam, Antimatter Sinestro, and also Apokolips Darkseid, and then we'll look at Red Lantern Hal Jordan later. But first is Antimatter Sinestro. He is really, he's a character. His passive is, oh, okay, that's a knockout automatically. I might as well do that. But there it is. Character right there. So Antimatter Sinestro is quite an interesting character. He's quite recent too. His passive is Fear Me. When Sinestro performs death from above, 2 bars of power are drained from the opponent, and the opponent is also forced to tag out. So that's a very, very, very interesting passive, and it also creates some quite an OP kind of situation when you pair him up with the right gears. His support cards are Sinestro Corpse for 10% health, Yellow Power Ring for 10% damage, and Yellow Power Battery 10% power generation. Death from above is his first attack. The meaning of fear is his second, and Sinestro's might is his super move. Now here, obviously, these attacks are too easy, so I'm going to actually go on Survivor and do this. So Sinestro, Apokolips Darkseid, and Kahndaq Black Adam. So let's get into the first fight. Let's spin to win, and let's see what we can get. But Antimatter Sinestro is a really OP character if you put the right gear on him, and that gear for me is the Ra's al Ghul Scimitar, and 2 of the League of Assassins gear, and I'll show you why very shortly. Because the League of Assassins gear, if someone tags out within 12 seconds of you tagging in, oh whoops, wrong attack. Here's his second attack, by the way. But if someone tags out within 12 seconds of you tagging in, you steal 35% of their power. And then when you pair that up with Antimatter Sinestro's passive, you basically get this really OP situation. Obviously, I can't do it now, but I have to show you in fight 2. And also, his special attacks all do power drain too. So, well, his first attack does a power drain too. So, and with the Ra's al Ghul Scimitar, so will his combo ender. But let's look at what these gears do to him. Let's just health boost him real quick here. Let's fight, let's spin to win, and let's see what these gears will do to him once you get the rhythm up. So basically what it can do, this is hard to explain, but if you keep using death from above, if you use 2 death from above, so the first death from above, someone else will tag in, and then when you use the second one, that person will be forced to tag out because of Antimatter Sinestro's passive, and then the gears will kick in, and you'll get your power back. So here it is. And also, if you put the right gears on him, it can affect the whole team and just take down a team easily. And there's a knockout. See, this is easy. I can just take down this entire team. Just like that. Really OP. And you can keep going on and on. As I said, more more information is on a link in the description, and also in the description will be some links to my friends' channels. Be sure to check them out. Really cool. But right now, let's look at Apokolips Darkseid. Now, I have to show you his like what he looks like and stuff. But his passive is on his combo ender. The black race appears, and it has three like buffs it has a chance to do. So it's very much like arrow green arrows, or there's a life drain. No, sorry, that was the gears. Cursed. That means you'll okay. So the first one back then was cursed, which basically means I'm pretty sure it's either you get more crit damage dealt onto you, or crit damage will happen more often to you. And obviously that doesn't really improve him right now, because Apokolips Darkseid here is on pretty good crit. And the one that happened just then was bleeding, and obviously you know what that is. And there's cursed again, which obviously I think is useless, but here it is. Life steal, that's basically a life drain, but I've already got that on my combo ender because of my gears. But let's look at his second attack. It's quite unique. As long as here it is, he grows big. Look how cool that is. And after this attack was kind of like revealed, you can get to see a lot of extra details in the background. As you can see some details in the background here at the Hall of Justice that you can't see when you're on ground level. So try and spot something here in the background that you can't see when we get back to ground level. So, and yeah, he's quite a useful character, even though he's pretty slow. There's Cursed again, but he's a great character if you put the right gears on him and if you know how to use him properly. Omega Blast is his first attack. There it is. Boom. Kali Fury from Regime Nightwing here. And yeah, that's basically Apokolips Darkseid, guys. Great character. I do prefer using his first attack more, just because it deals a lot of damage if you get crit on it. Right then, see, it deals about 90k damage, which is pretty good for me. But let's look at what he looks like. I forgot to show this. Apokolips Darkseid, I already told you the Black Racer. Basic combo has a chance of summoning the Black Racer, who causes random unique effects on his opponent. The effects are Lifesteal, Cursed, and also Bleeding. There it is. And you can also see that his health and damage is pretty high, so his stats are pretty good too. And Antimatter Sinestro's stats, his damage is high, but his health's not that high. But you would have seen his first attack, Omega Blast. Dark Lord is his second attack, the one where it goes big. And I Am Many Things is his super move. Support cards are Granny Goodness for 10% health, Big Barda for 10% damage, and 10% energy regeneration is Lashina. Now let's look at Kahndaq Black Adam. Oh, okay, that didn't really do anything. Confirm changes. Kahndaq Black Adam here. Isis is his 10% health support card, 10% damage is Shazam. And Kahndaq is 10% energy regeneration. He's the Thunder King. Black Adam's basic combo and special attacks deal electrical damage over time, and if not blocks, drains opponent's power. I really do not like this character. It's my opinion. I don't really think he's that powerful, even though his damage is pretty good, his health alright. But the power drain on the combo ender isn't that good, and the bleeding is not that good either. But on the special attacks, it's alright. I would much rather use Antimatter Sinestro or Apokolips Darkseid, but I think Kahndaq Black Adam will be the worst one coming out in the Villains Gauntlet. There's the power drain, and you can see that there are sparks coming out of Regime Doomsday. That would be the damage over time. It's quite a bit of power drain, but you can see it's not that much. Let's look at his first attack. It will do power drain. It's called Electric Burst. It looks like that. There's the power drain. I'm not sure if that did a lot, or I wasn't really noticing. I'm not sure if that did a lot of power drain or not. I don't think it does that much. So which is why Kahndaq Black Adam is one of my. It will be one of the characters that looks good but isn't actually that good in reality, here's his second attack. It's called Kahndaq Black Magic. It's an exact copy of his normal attack. His got Regime Black Adam's second attack. It's called Black Magic. It just changed the name a bit, and it does a power drain, obviously, because of the Thunder King. And let's show you his passive one more time. There it is, power drain. I think he's gonna die. Yep, he's dead. Let's do a Meaning of Fear. Just finish off. It's gonna be easy, and that's a win. So the next character I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna have to exit survivor mode here. But it's going to be Red Lantern Hal Jordan. Red Lantern Hal Jordan is one of the most unique characters in the game. He used to be really OP, but they nerfed him down for obvious reasons. That's just how OP he is. Let's get him out here. His health is pretty high. You'll understand why. And his damage is alright. But if you look at his support cards, he still does count. Oh, well, the Rise Al Ghul Scimitar won't work on him. If you look at his support cards, he still does count as a Green Lantern character. See, his support cards are Guardians for health, Power Lantern Corps for 10% damage, and Power Battery for 10% energy regeneration. And you can also see on his right hand, the one that he's holding up like a fist, he still has his green ring on him, which basically shows Hal Jordan has still a bit of will on him, even if he has a red ring on his other hand. Passive is Red Lantern Rage, really unique. Special attacks and super move use health instead of power. Red Lantern Hal cannot be healed. Unique character, more information will be on a video in the link in the description. Special moves, Turbine Smash for number 1, Rage of Atrocitus, number 2, and super move, Beware My Power. And you can also see on the special move cards that it also has a Green Lantern symbol right there. Let's show you how he works. When I do this first attack, be sure to keep an eye on his health. He's at full health, but if I do his Rage of Atrocitus, see he just lost some of his health. You can see that his attacks use some of his health. Rage of Atrocitus does a lot of burning. I really love it because of how much burning it does. But of course, uses health. Super move uses a bit of health too. It actually uses quite a lot. If we go back, he'll be nearly dead when he was almost at full health when we started. But that is his super move. It's just like, and I'm not sure if this will kill him yet. It will. So if you use an attack that's above how much health it can use, it will obviously kill Hal Jordan. And let's just quickly kill this Harley Quinn. It'll be easy. There it is. And let's just go on to a next battle so I can show you his Turbine Smash. His Turbine Smash used to be really, really good. Just like a normal Green Lantern Turbine Smash, but better because obviously it's a gold. And also you'll notice that after I do a special attack, the energy recharges up. And what used to happen is what people could just easily just spam Turbine Smashes because it didn't really do any it didn't really take away any health, and it did quite a bit of damage, so it was just way too OP. So now it does little damage, but it does a power drain too. But it still does a bit of damage, but obviously not as much as it would happen, and it also does a power drain. So watch his power here. There's the power drain. It's still quite a bit of power drain, so that's good. And it does burning too. So, wait, why is he burning? Oh, it's the gear I put on him. So, sorry, that's not what... If you have the gears, that's what will happen. And let's go Turbine Smash again. Boom, there it is. Knockout, there it is. And he cannot be healed. So, obviously, if he could be healed, that would be way too OP. And he's obviously not ideal for survivor mode, because obviously there are specific reasons. I think you already know the reasons. But, okay, knockout. I think you know why he's not suitable for survivor mode. He'll continue his health. So, obviously not a good character for survivor mode, but I've already told you. I think you definitely should go for the Apokolips Darkseid, and also how Jordan challenges the most. No, don't get me wrong. If you don't have Antimatter Sinestro, definitely go for Antimatter Sinestro. But the problem is, the Antimatter Sinestro challenge, it was a really recent one. So everyone who's good at who's pretty good at Injustice should already have him. So what I'm saying, if you don't have anyone, definitely go for them. Even Kahndaq Black Adam, but the problem is, don't expect a lot from Kahndaq Black Adam, because obviously you know why. he's not that good. So I definitely think the best one here, when paired with the right gears, are obviously Antimatter, Sinestro, and then it would be Hal Jordan and Apokolips Darkseid, only for the fact that his combo ender buffs aren't actually as good as Martian Manhunter. I still think he's the best combo ender guy. But, so, in order of importance, if you have 2 League of Assassins gears, and maybe even 3, you can definitely go for Antimatter Sinestro. And then you would want to go for Red Lantern Hal Jordan. He's really good, even though they did nerf him. And then what you want to do is you want to go for Apokolips Darkseid. Unless you want to go for Martian Manhunter, he's pretty good. And also Apokolips Darkseid is slow, but do not expect anything from Kahndaq Black Adam, and you will be disappointed if you are expecting a lot of things. So guys, that is basically the Villains Gauntlet explained. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Links will be in the description for more information on these characters, and also a link to my friends' channels. Be sure to check them out, because they are pretty cool. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.